Welcome back to part 2 of the 125cc mobility scooter. In the last video, we did the frame and most of the drivetrain. I got the drivetrain all buttoned up here. I'll give you a shot here. So this is the drivetrain all buttoned up and everything. So I got my pillow blocks in there. I got the disc brakes all bolted in, sprocket all welded and everything, chain on. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, pretty smooth. So now I'm thinking we got this engine mount here I want to utilize. So I think I'll get some more 1x1 square tubing. We'll just come up, straight over. We'll try to stay fairly low to the motor and then straight across. And then we'll build some little tabs to come off, utilize this mounting spot on the motor. So this middle pillow block, I want to tee off and come down and then angle down to here. And then this pillow block will bolt to it just for added strength in the middle. I probably don't need it, but you know, trying to overbuild it so we don't end up bending or breaking stuff. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. And then we got to figure out how we're going to do the shifter, and then the kickstart is just going to be a challenge because I can't just have a rod come straight out because it'll hit the tire. So I got to figure something out with that. I should have bought the electric start motor. And then we got exhaust, so the exhaust comes out right here. So I'll probably come down and I don't know, underneath or on top and beside. I don't know yet. We got to figure that out. But let's get this one engine mount in. It's coming along though. It's looking sick. Check this out, boy. Chef boy.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, solid, centered, perfectly centered. Yeah, buddy. See what this seat's about to do. Oh, damn. Tighten up. Yeah, buck just like that. Oh man, that is sick. I love when stuff's easy, you know? I love when shit just goes easy. Fucking mint. Now we just got to do a middle bar and then down so that pillow block can mount to it. Should be pretty easy. But we got a seat. You can adjust the height of it too and go a little higher if you need to, but it should be pretty good the way it is. Let's do that middle bar now. Alright, I got my angle there. It's just roughed right now. I just need to notch this bottom piece out so it fits over the square. And then we're in business. Alright, I got the bar all welded in. It's looking pretty sweet. Everything works extremely smooth. Chain is like the perfect tightness. It's not too tight. No weird sounds. It's nice and smooth. So now for this engine mount, I'm probably just gonna keep it real simple. I'll get some pieces of flat bar and I'll do like 1, 2, and 3 coming out and then a tab down. Do that on both sides, and then we got to make some kind of mount for this disc brake here. Probably put it down here and then have a mount that comes off this bottom plate. Should be pretty sick. Before we start on the brakes, I already got a mod for the mobility scooter. So as you guys know, these wheels are pretty dry rotted. We're gonna use the stock wheels and we're gonna burn them off, and then I already got upgraded wheels. Check those out. They're not mounted or anything, they're just sitting there. Check those meats. Look at the back ones. That looks freaking mean. That's stance if I've ever seen it. Yeah, these are pretty sick wheels. Alright, got the brakes done. They just need to be plumbed in, but we have to plumb it in last. So moving on from the brakes, we got to do the kickstart. So this was kind of hard to figure out because comes out here. You can't just come straight out, it'll hit the tire. And I was thinking if I had it come out and then like some gears and then have it come in front of the tire. But my neighbor, he's fucking deadly with this kind of stuff and angles and stuff like that. So he was saying if I had some kind of bar that came, if I started coming up this way, so if I came up and like looped around, and then the Kickstarter would be here, and it would just poke out the back of the cover, and then when you kick it, you kick it down to the back here, and then that arch would go over top of the axle and everything, so you have that full range of motion kind of thing. We're gonna try something like that, kind of come up with a shape that I want, so it comes up like this, well, kind of like an arch like that, if you will. So when you push it, you know, you have lots of range of motion, because you can't come really straight up and then down, because there's lots of dead space. So like from here to there is dead before it actually starts to turn over the motor. So I'm gonna see if I can come up with something on some paper and draw something up and see if we can come up with some kind of kickstart mechanism. But we're almost there. Kickstart, wire it up, exhaust. I don't know what I want to do with exhaust yet. I'm gonna save that for later. All right, looks kind of goofy, but we're gonna cut this out and we're gonna see if it'll work. I'm gonna cut it out of 1/4" steel. If I have to reinforce it, I can add a gusset in here or whatever. It's gonna be kind of like a post like that kind of comes out. Obviously that'll kind of stick through the body a bit, and then as you kick it down from the back, it kind of articulates like that. That's full swing. So we're gonna see if this works. We'll cut it out on the arc joint. Well, it doesn't work. See, from there to there is just free play before it actually grabs. So there, and that's when it actually turns the motor over. God damn it, dude. I need it to come like out and over here and then all the way. Like, what a fuck, I should have got the electric start model. This is stupid. Like, why does it have that much free play before it grabs? So it's kind of dumb if you ask me. Who built this? Who's the engineer behind this? Sure as hell wasn't me. God damn. Dude, look at this hair, man. I'm just pulling it out. Alright, I still got some figuring out to do for that kickstart. That's going to be it for part 2 of the 125cc mobility scooter build. In the next one, we'll get her wired up. We'll get that kickstart done. We'll get the shifter done. And then maybe we'll get it running. Fingers crossed. Should be able to get it running. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. But if it ain't upgraded, you gotta upgrade it. See you guys in the next episode.